We're going live. Yeah, I believe that's right. And then let me check. Okay, we're live. Now we're just trying to see if we can get rid of the static. Okay, there we go.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Gatesville Hornets versus the Vega Pirates. This is the last district game before we head into the playoffs. That's happening in a week, next Tuesday in Coppers Cove. But right this evening, we're focused on the Vega Pirates, who are actually 5th in the district. First time we played them earlier on in the season, we took them 3-0. Gatesville Hornets are looking forward to using this game as their last practice before they go into the playoffs. It's very important that Coach Weber gets her team prepared and gets them into the playoffs with the momentum, and she's no doubt she's got her girls focused this evening. They're not looking past this game. They're not looking forward to the playoffs. They've got their mind and focus right now on the La Vega Lady Pirates.
Well, thanks for introducing me there, Jacob. Appreciate that. Hey, this is Adam Baker here with you tonight. Jacob Padgett introducing and getting right to the game, which wouldn't expect anything less from Jacob, who is all about the game, all about the stats. I tell you what, I've actually had some people comment on that, Jacob, that with your addition, I mean, just your stats and knowledge of several of these players and the different sports they play. It's been a great addition. So, yeah. You got me back here tonight. I don't have Lee with me, but I get to join the B team, so we're going to call them the B-plus team tonight. Yeah,
we got an add-on, so we are the B-plus. but just for the crowd to know that we're not always going to be at B-plus. So sometimes we're going to be at B level when Adam's not here, so please bear with us.
I'm going to be here as much as I can. I'm enjoying it. So Jacob Padgett beside me, and on my left is going to be David Delatorre.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am David Delatorre. Thanks for the introduction, Jacob. You left me and Adam out of here.
I think this is that only child syndrome that I've been trying to break since I was 5 years old, and I know my parents are listening. Boy, they expect nothing less than from me, but I do apologize for that. I am joined by Adam and David Delatorre.
We'll work at keeping you humble tonight, I promise. So we've got Jacob over here running the stats and color commentary, along with David, who's going to be doing our technical stuff tonight. So if there's any glitches with the sound or anything, text in, and we'll make sure David knows that he's messing up. Because that's what Lee does to me. He's like, Adam can't get it right, Baker, so... You're David, don't mess it up, Delatorre. So.
Hey, I'm doing the best I can here, okay?
Hey, you're doing a great job. I've heard good stuff about the games y'all have called, which I'm glad y'all are with us. And now that we can be part of Hornet Broadcast Network, because there's 2 teams here. So speaking of 2 teams, we've got La Vega coming up against Gatesville tonight. I'm going to be honest. I'm expecting 3 and out. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't expect this to go past 3 sets, and that's not taking any credit away from the La Vega Pirates, but that's just how good our girls are. However, they're not going to look past La Vega. They're going to have to, we got a playoff clinch, but right now we want to go in there with a win, a dominant win. I look for the Lady Hornets to dominate early and often against the La Vega Pirates.
Well, absolutely. I was speaking to one of the players' moms, Anna McPherson's mom, before the game, and she was kind of giving me a rundown on a couple of players on La Vega. I believe it's number 10 here up by the net for La Vega. She's a force to be reckoned with. Also just a sophomore like Anna. That's Peyton Dancer. Nice to Vanya.
Now, Adam, we're actually on the floor. We're sitting courtside this evening.
Well, that's because you've got me here with you tonight, and they're like, hey, these guys deserve courtside seats.
Yeah, we're definitely sitting bougie now. Me and David are up in the nosebleeds.
That's how you roll when you're in the big league.
The air gets thin up there, but down here, now one thing I will say this: we are going to have to rely on the Gatesville Hornet defense to protect our equipment and ourselves.
Yep, and well, hopefully they will do that. La Vega's defense coming up big right there. That was the number 10 that I just mentioned, Peyton Dancer. She came up with that block over Pollard, which it happens. Not very common, but it does.
Number 5, Kamara Kelly serving for La Vega and just picks up an ace going after Belle Bartlett, who just had a diving attempt at that
you got to give it up to these ladies. These ladies put in the the effort and all the good work to get to where they're at today. Again, I'm so excited for their playoffs, you know?
Absolutely.
Vanya Martinez to Sanderson. Pollard over the top.
Ooh.
Well,
Nice point by Pollard.
you mentioned about him going after Bartlett on the last one. That's not something they want to do, because if they get on her bad side, she will go on an 11-run scoring rampage.
Oh, heck yeah. She did that against Harker Heights, and Harker Heights at the time was dominating. Belle Bartlett had no part of it, and unfortunately for Harker Heights, they felt the wrath of Belle Bartlett.
You know, speaking of Emma Pollard, how many spikes do you think she's going to get today? Probably 20 plus?
Oh, easy 20 plus. I mean, she's already got a couple in the game. Belle Bartlett with the pass to Sanderson. Here comes Addison Taylor.
Oh, that was able to handle it off the roof.
Ooh.
Point Gatesville.
Thanks for the assist, Roof.
Take it where you can get it. Back to serve now is going to be Wilson.
You know, Miss Wilson had a great season so far. You know, she's been able to get them serves and able to communicate with her teammates. You know, just as where they need to. And let's just see what they can do today.
Good spot right there between Wilson.
That's Peyton Dancer
and Ferris.
again. Kind of trying to split the difference between our.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go gripe at Anna's mom for pointing out the number 10 for La Vega. You know.
Bartlett to Sanderson. Here comes Pollard doing that. We're going to see.
Offhand set. Sends that one right to the ground.
Hey,
Gatesville back to it.
She's already got 2 spikes.
Gatesville leading 4-3 to the Lady Pirates.
We'll try to keep track of all the spikes, Miss Pollard.
Sanderson at the backcourt. You know, sitting here court side, you get to see how fast these balls are coming at you. And again, when we switch sides, Adam, I always said that I didn't want to be on the opposite end of Pollard or McPherson's spikes. We might not have a choice this evening. We might be on the business end of that when we switch.
Ooh, that was not what you want to see right now off the bat. But you know, they're still warming up. They're still warming up.
That was a spike by La Vega. They lead 5-4.
Belle Bartlett.
Got Peyton Dancer serving. Sanderson to Pollard.
Oh, they were ready.
Nice dig by Vanya.
You know, Vanya had a great, season so far. She's able to, catch some balls right before they hit the ground and able to get the ball in position to where the setters need to get to their spikers, and that beautiful delivery.
Number 3 there, Demise Burns with that shot to the back line. That was the other individual that was pointed out as far as being solid player for La Vega. Once again, she's a sophomore, so
Pollard with just an exclamation mark.
Potential.
There was nothing that Raya Green can do. She just could just stand there and look at it and just amaze.
That's the special incoming.
Yep.
So Pollard's going to be back here to serve, get this one going. Give her shot, hand at it, back center.
Ooh, that was.
I said one thing that is kind of alarming is it's still early, but we're leaving a little bit too many open gaps here on our defense so far. La Vega's taking advantage of it as they lead 7-5.
That
was Burns for the La Vega for number 3.
We got Veronica Morales serving for La Vega.
And you're right, La Vega just for some reason is finding the gap right now, which will not last long. I promise you. Coach Weber's going to get the girls moved up. McPherson with a missile.
Yep. And that was Danielle Ramirez saying, getting a nice little firm hello from McPherson.
She smiled at that one, but that's all she could do because there was no handling it because that was right in her face.
I tell you, it almost knocked her on her rear end. Vanya Martinez back to serve for Gatesville. La Vega leads 7-6.
Backhanded.
That's going to be out.
Oh, that was in. Unfortunately, that was in.
Vanya back to serve again for the Hornets.
7-all.
7 each?
7 each. 7 each.
That sounds almost Italian.
7 each. 7 each for Gatesville.
Pollard. That's a Sanderson.
Good set.
Here comes McPherson all day long. Perfect angle, perfect execution.
Let's see that replay.
Not a whole lot of defense for that.
Pollard. That's a Sanderson.
Good set.
Here comes McPherson all day long. Perfect angle.
Man, I'm telling you, that McPherson missile is impressive.
The angle in which she had it, it was almost point blank. The best defense right there, that was miscommunication by La Vega as we take a 2-point lead, 9-7.
That was an ace by Vanya Martinez.
And La Vega's going to call a timeout, just kind of stop this run that the Hornets got going on. So we probably ought to pay the bills. What do you think there, David?
Yes, sir. Going to commercial break.
Hey, folks, this is Lee Janes with Hornet Radio. Summer got you too hot or winter got you cold? Then call Schumann's Heat and Air for all your AC and heating needs. They are a premier Lennox dealer but can service or install all brands. They also do commercial refrigeration and ice machines. They offer 24-hour emergency service. Locally owned and operated in Gatesville, Texas. 254-499-0054.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gatesville leads 9-7. Vanya Martinez with the serve. Good. That was almost an ace.
Yeah, that was right off Araya Green there, and that's out. 10-7. We'll take the points how we get them. Vanya Martinez serves right in the net. Gives La Vega a point and the serve. All right, we've got Talia Parker for La Vega. Nice
save on that.
effort by Belle Bartlett to dig off that to prevent the ace for La Vega.
Is it
Point
me?
for La Vega.
Is it me, or do we have two students as the officials? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any back row help. Chuck's not here.
I know. Where's Chuck?
Oh,
okay. So I saw she was going for it. She was either trying to go for that good old power slide or just kind of
that serve kind of was a little misleading. It looked like it was going to be a lot deeper, and it just the bottom just kind of fell off of it, and just right as it passed the net, just dropped right in front of Vanya Martinez. She was unable to make that play. Here comes Talia serving again. Belle Bartlett, Vanya Martinez teaming up on that.
Incoming.
McPherson just tips it over. Gatesville point as they hit it one too many times in La Vega. We got Belle Bartlett serving. Gatesville leads the Lady Pirates 11-10.
Did you see that top spin on that?
Yeah, she put a little English on that, David.
I've noticed La Vega's double touching it here in the first set. 'Cause that's already 2-0 right there on the double touch.
Yeah, that's 12-10. Belle Bartlett serves.
That
right,
counts.
just kind of what you want. La Vega sets, comes through. Vanya
Nice.
Martinez with a dig. McPherson sends it over.
Miscue point Gatesville.
La Vega was so good on that one, they just missed. They faked themselves out. Belle Bartlett serving 13-10. Gatesville Hornet lead in the first set. Nice serve. La Vega sets, and they hit, and it's just too much.
Gatesville with a favorable call there. That one was on the line, but we'll take it, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah, we'll take it.
14-10.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Strike one.
Did you really just say that?
It's that if it was that Scully guy's broadcasting, it would be a swing and a miss.
Hey, just a couple more weeks, and we'll be calling those here before too long.
Absolutely. I love baseball, love softball. World Series is going on. McPherson's tipping it over.
Great touch. Good heads-up decision there to go with that just a touch.
McPherson can do it. She can spike it or hit it about 103 miles per hour, or she can just tip it right over your head. You pick your poison. 16-10, Gatesville leads. I'm not surprised by nothing.
And she's a sophomore, too. I hate to keep pointing that out, but, I mean, for her level of play as a sophomore is just impressive.
Vanya Martinez.
Miscommunication there.
Yeah.
On who was going to get that one to take it over, but.
And it looked like Charlie Wilson Haley Wilson did not want to step on her teammate Vanya Martinez as she was right on the floor.
That and McPherson was right there in her face, and it was, they were both, neither one of them was in the best position to be making the play on the ball. It comes down to who's closer and just get a talk.
This is Denise Burns serving for La Vega. And she picks up an ace.
That was a heck of a top spin there.
as Gatesville just wants to keep it a little interesting for La Vega. Right now we've got Pollard, Martinez, and Bartlett playing the backcourt. We got McPherson. We've got Wilson and Sanderson up front. Sanderson with a set for Wilson. La Vega just tips it over.
Ooh, nice by
Belt Bartlett's there.
Beautiful play. Vanya got that one over the net just by inches. I mean, that was set just one of those spots where, you really can't get the spike on it to get up top far enough back that, it's close enough that you couldn't get a good set on it.
You're just kind of happy just to get it over on that point.
And I think La Vega, she was just happy just to be able to touch that ball. But
Pollard at the right spot. Got the block just little outside. It was just right off the fingertips and out of bounds for Gatesville. We still lead by 4, 17-13. La Vega serving. That's Camariah Kelly.
Uh-oh.
Bell Bartlett passes it to Sanderson. Pollard gets it over.
Pollard.
And as what we'll be saying many times this evening, Pollard with the score. Nice set by Sanderson to start that off. Gatesville leads 13-18. Here comes Haley Wilson, serving for Gatesville. She's got a good one. La Vega sets, strikes, and out. We don't need an umpire back here, David. We're back here. We can see that. They can trust us. We'll call it from here.
Well, we do got the cameras. We can always just go replay if someone wants to challenge it.
Well, we could, but you're over there playing on your phone. I don't know who you talking
So
about. We have a volleyball game going on.
Look at Pollard going over there.
Over the top for Pollard. Nice job.
I was trying.
You were texting some girl.
I do apologize.
I tell you what, though, for our audience, David is looking sharp. It makes me and Adam feel like we're a little bit underdressed this evening.
No, we look like fans. He looks like a ESPN reporter or something. Overcompensating. Come on now.
Well, you see what happened was...
We're at a commercial break.
Sons, serving Gatesville and surrounding communities since 1962. Need used auto parts? We have motors, transmissions, lights, mirrors, and wheels. All parts carry a 90-day warranty. We are Gatesville's own glass shop. We provide glass replacements and chip repairs. Insurance claims welcome, so give us a call at 254-865-6269 for an appointment or questions about inventory. Quinton & Sons, we are Hornet proud.
Talk about timing right back as the serve goes over the net. Wilson handles it to Sanderson. Pollard with a chance. Decides a little touch. La Vega tries their turn at it. No luck either way.
Addison Taylor gets it over for a point.
Addison says, time to quit playing. Let's get a point.
Yep, 21-13.
Let's move this within 4 being done. All right, if y'all are tuning in tonight, give us a shout out or text us, and we'll give you a shout out. Let everybody know you're listening in. Call your family, call your in-laws. Notice how I said family and in-laws because they're not the same sometimes.
No, absolutely not. We try to convince ourselves that they are. I tell my in-laws they're family. I hope they're not listening because otherwise the jig is up.
Oh, nice dig by Bartlett.
Oh! Boy, Pollard with a great defensive stop.
Pollard said, "Nut in my
Peyton
side."
just had a lot on that, and Pollard says, nope, this is my house, even though it's your
up.
gym.
I'm surprised she didn't touch
Pollard's
that
playing
net.
it. No, she.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's out.
My goodness, that was a little bit of Michael Jordan S. hang time. She got up there and
You did
elevated
not
for that
just
one.
say that.
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here watching it from this angle. You know, like you were talking about earlier, we're setting up in the stands, calling these games, and it's easy to see how much like Pollard and McPherson and Wilson and Geiken, even Taylor, how much they elevate and get up high.
Ooh,
but from this angle, looking at Pollard, she just sticks her arms up and her hands are above the top of the net.
Oh, yeah. She could just put her arms up, and you still got to have about a 3-foot vertical to match her if you're about a 5'8", 5'9" player.
Shut your face. I mean, just because I had to jump off a step stool just to get to the top of the net, you can't make fun of me for that.
Yeah, well, whenever I interview her, I have to use a little stool just to be at eye level with her. So how do you think I feel? I'm always on my tippy toes whenever I'm freaking. Yes, I did say tippy toes.
Tippy toes.
Tippy toes.
It's 22-14.
22-14. Number 2 for La Vega up to serve. That's Braylon Horn.
Sanderson sets. Martinez sends it over. Braylon Horn passes it for La Vega. Peyton Milling just tips it over. Pollard says you can have it.
Pollard says back corner.
There we go.
Nice hustle there by, what's that, Miss Perez? Ariana Perez?
Yeah, Ariana Perez.
She tried to get back there to it. Give her the credit for the hustle.
I'm trying to keep up with her spikes, but, you know, Emma Pollard, she's doing a major job right now in this game. Again, let's just see if she can get past 20 points on that.
So that point comes to Gatesville, moving
that's our set
Vega
point.
Before. Sets up the set point.
Folks, if you're going to go ahead and want to bake a chicken, you can go ahead and preheat your oven. I think we got 2 more sets,
Whoa,
and this one's done.
Hey.
Whoa! You can't say that. I mean, you did, but you can't. Come on,
Jacob. There were times where you said some crazy things. I was like, "Holy crap, dude!" Oh,
wow!
Oh, holy
That was
crap!
a great shot by Pollard.
Did you see that, sir? That hit by Pollard go off the defender's hand down on the top of her teammate's head? I mean, come on.
I tell you what, though, Adam, I'm not comfortable in this next set. We're gonna have Pollard and McPherson pointing right at us.
You know what? It may be time to put up some bulletproof glass over here.
Yeah, we need some riot gear, those riot shields that they use.
Between the Pollard Punisher, the McPherson missile.
You know,
y'all need to come up with some other ones. Those are mine and Lee's. I hadn't heard any good nicknames because that's the second biggest part of Hornet Radio.
Let's see, how about Pollard's Comet?
Well.
So Jacob, we're going to need to come up.
So you're talking about nicknames. A lot of people have told me that I have a perfect face for radio. So I could be the beauty pageant if that's okay with you or whatever. So that would maybe work.
You know, I would agree with you. You have a face for radio.
I mean, my parents have said that, and so I take some pride in that. I think they said it with love, and
Lee likes to tell people that my parents used to tie a pork chop around my neck to get the dog to play with me. So that's how bad mine was. Sure. So yeah, that's a Lee special.
If I do that, I'm risking my sister-in-law following me around from
a
pork chop around my neck. I'm just kidding.
Okay, y'all heard that about his sister-in-law. We're gonna go pay the bills. We'll be right back.
Higginbotham Brothers, serving communities for over 140 years. At Higginbotham's, we have always been committed to our local community. Shop our store for our full line of building supplies. Choose from our top brands like all our steel. Check out our full line of Valspar paints. We are your hunting and fishing headquarters, so come in for your hunting and fishing license. Higginbotham's proudly supports Gatesville athletics. Go Hornets!
Anyway, look like we're back. Hey, Jacob, that was a really heartfelt apology you made to your sister-in-law there. I mean, your family would be proud of you to hear what you just said.
Oh, I do appreciate it. Remember, we're nothing without our family.
You didn't say it on live on air, so they'll just have to trust me that you actually said that.
I appreciate that, Adam, but you can describe it, Adam. It was heartfelt.
Yeah, I was moved to tears.
I was moved to tears. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize.
All right, the score is reset for this second set. It's 0-0.
And as much as I would love to see, a good 3-and-out game, for the Hornets to take that momentum into the playoffs, which, by the way, we haven't mentioned tonight, it is the 22nd straight playoff appearance for the Lady Hornets.
That's amazing.
Which just to say that sounds insane.
It just adds pressure to each year as you go on because you don't want to be that class that ruins that streak. And so far, this year they didn't do it. And let me tell you something. You talked about McPherson. You talked about Pollard. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be right back in the mix of things next year. And I'm going to tell you, McPherson's playing at a senior level. You can't deny that. So,
absolutely. A sophomore at that level. Pollard's only a junior, so we still have one more year with her. And just the experience they're going to be able to bring up to these younger ladies coming up behind them. Wilson, Taylor, they're going to lose. Of course, we'll lose the setting power of Sanderson, but we can't take anything away from Ferris, who stepped up early in the season.
While Sanderson was hurt, and I thought she did a very good job. She was a freshman at doing it.
Well, no, it wasn't Ferris. Who was it that stepped up? I'm sorry.
It was not. It was. I believe she was a freshman from
She's
JV.
A freshman, exactly.
Braden or Brace? Yep. I think her name is Braden or whatever. She's actually played volleyball at the house, her and her mom.
Whoa.
And what she was doing to us was not nice.
Did you see that?
What Gatesville's doing to La Vega is not very nice either. Let me tell you something. They invited us to their gym, and this is how we repay the thanks.
Well, that's because they didn't have a concession stand. There was no hospitality room for the media crew.
That's okay. Gatesville Hornets are coming in, putting their feet up, and making a sandwich. We got nice served by Haley Wilson.
You can't say making a sandwich at a girls' volleyball game.
Yeah. All right, that was off on Gatesville, so La Vega will get a point.
Is it me or is you just talking about food all day? No.
Hey, y'all, what's up with this B team always talking about food? Somebody said the other
No,
day.
he just
They were
started
like, hey,
it.
they were like, hey, what's up with those new guys? All they were doing was talking about enchiladas and
Tamale. We went on a
dinners.
tamale rant.
I know. I heard all about it. Believe me.
How about flour or corn? I'm joking.
No.
I'm
We've got
joking.
Kamara Kelly serving it
Out.
too far out for La Vega. 3-1 Gatesville leads.
I believe that's going to be Sanderson going back to serve for the Hornets here. She will take her serve from the back and then run up to the front of the net. Take her usual place up there setting for the Hornets.
I tell you right there, I just love the little screenshot with Pollard, Taylor, and Barley up there just smiling. It's just a great reflection of our front court.
Well,
Good defense.
it's you know what? It's a great reflection of that. But that smile and they're joking and pats on the back as they're getting ready to go. The little jokes they have going on with each other there, obviously, it just says a lot about the team. Just the camaraderie, the sportsmanship that they show, even on a tough game. Unfortunately, we have lost a couple this year.
Yep.
But just their team attitude. Those girls are close.
Soft touch.
Even when their backs against the wall, they do show resiliency. As they did that with Shadow Springs in the third set of last week's game. Not trying to bring that back into to Brain, as the Gatesville just scored a point right there. We lead 5-1. But their backs were against the wall, and they took that third set, and they looked fantastic doing it. And they played it their tails off. And before that, Robinson, they took it to 5 sets, came very close on winning that game. When again they were in shutout mode from the 4th set on. So credit to these girls. And like you said, their chemistry. And there's no doubt that those team meals that they do weekly, look at Pollard just elevating and smacking that ball. Martinez decides to go for a 3-pointer attempt.
I mean, basketball is coming around.
But she's not a basketball player. She's cross-country, volleyball, soccer. Is she going to play soccer this year?
She is going to play soccer, but before we get to the soccer, she's got a state championship meet this Friday at Round Rock at Old Settlers Park Friday morning.
Did you see how I set you up there to do that?
Absolutely, Adam. I appreciate it. You were the Sanderson, and I'm the Pollard on that one.
I like what you did there. Speaking of Martinez, digs it out in the back.
Nice
and then
shot
Pollard takes
by
care
Pollard.
of it.
Let me tell you.
So back to the state meet. This is Vanya's fourth
She's so
consecutive state appearance, which is, first off, to make it to state is amazing.
That's amazing.
2 times is great. 3 times, wow, that's unheard of. 4?
It's never been done for the girls program. This is she's the first
for sure.
one. She's the first one for the Gatesville program.
And I bet there's not many programs in the state that's had that either.
No, and you can't take state for granted. It's hard. It is hard to qualify. But she's not the only one. Vanya Martinez and Riley Higginbotham. She's a sophomore. She qualified. And the reason why Vanya was more excited about that than her own self qualifying is because these have been running together in the summertime. They've been holding each other accountable. I have seen Riley come to the house when Vanya didn't even want to run, and then vice versa. They do a very good job of holding each other accountable. So it's fitting that they both qualified for state. And my hat's off to Vanya Martinez and Riley Higginbotham. I've got inside information that their parents are very, very proud.
I would expect so. But you know what? Okay, cross-country, individual sport. They're running. Nice attempted dig there. Number 15 by the Hornets, Dania Myers. Tried to get back there, just wasn't able to. But, we were talking about the volleyball girls a while ago and their team camaraderie, their just togetherness. For you to say that about, cross-country, which is it's an individual sport. You're running your own race. But to have a teammate that's going to encourage you and motivate you to at least make it to this next level, to make it to the state level, that says a lot about the attitude of the student-athletes we have in Gatesville. So,
and it starts with the coaching. Good job by Coach Martin and Coach Weber.
Absolutely. Big hit by number 3 from La Vega.
Gatesville defense ready for it. Look at McPherson. I tell you, I'm enjoying sitting floor side or court side watching this because I get to see firsthand McPherson elevating. And like you said, when you're up there where we're usually sitting at in the nosebleeds, we don't really get to see that elevation. We get to see the velocity, but we see the elevation, the spike, and we see what La Vega sees. And let me tell you something, it's not pretty, folks, if you're La Vega.
and you mentioned velocity. It's one thing to watch that ball go left and right. La Vega squeezes that one in the back opening hole there between the defenders for the Hornets. It's one thing to watch that velocity of that ball as you're watching it track left and right in front of you. But from this angle where that ball is shooting towards you,
look out.
It's a whole other. It's go-karts versus IndyCar.
It's what Deion Sanders would say. I got to make a business decision.
He said, what now?
Barta digs that one out. Sends up. Wilson's on the net.
Sends it over.
Oh, okay.
Vegas handling. Sends it on over. Sanderson's got this one.
Oh,
It's a little.
Too much.
Whoa. Hey, didn't that go off her hand? Hit the
I
replay.
like it.
I mean, I'm already past that 10-second mark, so.
It wasn't 10. What kind of clock do you run over there?
One heck of a clock.
I'm thinking you missed. That wasn't 10 seconds. Oh, Sanderson's got this one.
Here comes McPherson, meaning business.
Off the hand or not,
you want to see that replay?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, man. 10 seconds. Oh, Sanderson's got this one.
Here comes McPherson, meaning business.
Off the hand or not,
you
that one. I love it whenever you're the replay and all you can hear is David over there. Oh.
That looked a little funky. There almost seemed a little like someone might have went in the net, but nonetheless, it's Gatesville's point.
That was the ball in the net, but that was McPherson over the top of the net saying it's not coming over. That was one of those good security, those incline fences, that at the top has the barbed wire. That's what McPherson's hands look like.
Oh, a swing and a miss again. I believe that's her second time. Denise Burns, third time. The coach going to have to take her out.
Well, the coach is going to call a timeout to slow this down. Gatesville on a heck of a run here. So while they're taking a timeout, David, what do you want to do?
Just go to a commercial break.
Mugi Heating and Air is your local, hometown heating and air conditioning professional. Whether it be new construction or service of an existing unit, Tim and his team of professionals can get the job done right the first time. Recognized as a Rheem Pro partner, they have the experience and support to tackle any size job, residential or commercial. Give them a call at 254-223-0604, member of the Better Business Bureau.
Tell you what, one thing I love about these away games is when you hear the community, you hear the fans, you hear the JV and freshman teams yelling, "Let's go Hornets!" Get you pumped up and realize you're not that far from home.
Hey, if you're a Hornet, you're never far from home.
That's true words are never spoken.
Red, white, and blue.
Gatesville leaves 11-6. We got Belle Bartlett back to serve for Gatesville.
I feel an ace coming.
I like the way you think, David.
Off the net, tries to go back to Bartlett. Sanderson set for McPherson, who just
tips it over.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, McPherson's ready to defend that.
I believe that was double touch.
Yeah, it was just a double touch. That's easier. It's easier said than done to not do that. I'm playing volleyball. Every time I score a point on MJ or Vanya, they always catch me for a double tap, and I'm like, oh, well, get out of here with that. I don't think that's accurate, but nonetheless, I don't get the point. Sanderson sends it over, does a fake set. I love when I see that. It looks like that's okay. Well, I'm not at the best angle, but call me biased, but I thought that was.
Well, I'll call you biased because I could see it from this one, and it was right there on the line. It was a good shot. I'll give her credit for that. But I think that was more along the lines of the Hornets. They just got caught out of balance there. Bartlett got pulled into the opposite side of the field.
McPherson's like,
it over.
Boop.
Vega just sends it over. Here comes Wilson. Vega sets. Sends it over. Martinez with the pass to Wilson. Wilson sends it over. Vega defends. Vega sets. Vanya Martinez passes it to Sanderson.
Sanderson tries to end this one with a sideline hit, but that one sails just a little bit on her.
11-9, Gatesville leads. This is Talaya back to serve for La Vega Pirates.
I'm out of coffee, boys.
Already? Dang, dude.
Well, it barely made it all the way over from the drive from Gatesville.
Oh, a little miss set right there.
Looked like Sanderson tried to set right behind her for McPherson, just a little off on that one.
A little behind her. McPherson unable to get that one. I think she saw how close she was to the side pole, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning into the Hornet Radio, please drop a like, subscribe, and share the video so we continue to bring you more content.
And speaking of more content, David, if you like what you see on the volleyball games, we got football this Friday, and also fifth quarter, I believe, is on Wednesday, where Adam and Lee will discuss the Hornet of the Week for both football and volleyball.
That is right. We'll be bringing that to you at 6 o'clock Wednesday. We'll have Coach Weber, if she can make it over there with us tomorrow. Of course, we'll have Coach Hunter for the football recap. And also, we'll kind of just advise of the other things that are going on. We, of course,
my
nice
goodness.
job by Pollard up there.
Boy, you can just feel the concussion from that hit from down here.
That's also a great place for people to find out, as far as what the other sports have going on. Because, of course, we'll talk about the cross-country teams. We'll talk about what tennis has had going on. We'll bring you all the news it is Hornets.
Great dig out by McPherson. Wilson does a great diving effort by Wilson.
You got to love the hustle.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you see these girls dive on the floor, they get a little banged up. Vanya Martinez came home with a bruised elbow and some bruises on her knees.
That's just the love of the sport, man.
And I'm telling you, I have played volleyball in the sand, and I can't even bring myself to dive. As I've told Adam, I bruise like a banana, buddy. So
you play volleyball in the sand?
So I attempt to play volleyball in the sand.
There we go.
Looks like that serve was too far out for Demise Burns for La Vega. Gatesville picks up the point. We lead 14-11. Got Haley Wilson back to serve for Gatesville. She gets permission from the ump, and she sends it over.
Oh,
she gets an ace.
She got some help on that one. Number 11 played that one out of bounds. So, hey, take the point when you can get it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, Adam, I'm looking forward to
what's that?
To seeing what these girls can do in the postseason. I mean, you want to do it one game at a time, just focus one game at a time. But as a fan,
oh my God,
goodness gracious!
Oh, careful! She had to run halfway up the stands to slow down after chasing that one down.
You're not lying. She did not want a Gatesville fan to have that souvenir for that volleyball.
You gotta watch out for me.
She was dedicated going after that one. So
kind of like a Derek Jeter moment. I keep bringing up baseball analogies as we are in the World Series. Just for now, it could end tonight. Charlie Fairs pass it to Addison Taylor. That's Angela Carroll just getting it over for La Vega. Diving effort from Marina Perez.
The coach was not happy about that one.
Nope.
You know, they had a rough season. They've had a rough season, you know.
One
thing,
La Vega, the games I have seen from La Vega, though, even though they've had a rough season, the girls always seem to be in spirit. I credit the coaching staff. La Vega's coaches are their hospitality is real nice. Their coaching is really kind of spirited. So for these girls are not lacking effort. Let me tell you that. And they show up. The games, again, I've watched about 4 or 5 games of them. Their sportsmanship is real, been real professional. Got
big hit by number 5. Is going to sell out.
Gatesville defense is so effective that the only way to beat them is get it out of bounds.
I don't think that's going to beat them.
No,
I don't think that's going to beat them.
That's not a good.
That's not a good.
That's not
approach,
a good game
Coach.
plan.
No, I mean, but you're right. I mean, the Vega is. They're just going to have to go back to what they were doing the first game. They had a little success, finding those opening gaps, hitting from the mid-court.
We've got Tamaya Miller playing front with Pollard and Belle Bartlett. We've got Sanderson, Taylor, and Martinez in the back. Vega calls a timeout, and David's going to pay some bills.
Hi, I'm Elisa Gregory, realtor with Gold Key Real Estate in Gatesville. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, I hold the key to your happiness. If needing help to find a lender or how to set your home up to sell, call me for any of your real estate needs. Check out our website at www.goldkeyrealestatetx.com. Always remember that buying or selling a home doesn't have to be so stressful. So give me a call at 254-535-0663. Go Hornets!
All right, we're back. 19-12 your score. Gatesville leading the second set of a best of 5. Hopefully 3 and done for the Hornets.
Yeah, I don't believe the 5 is going to be applicable, Adam. As Sanderson just picks up an ace, makes it 20-12. Great job of the Hornets sharpening their skills, honing in before their next bout with the Burnet Bulldogs.
Do you know when that next bout's going to be?
It's going to be next Tuesday at 7:30 at Coppers Cove, just down the road.
That'll be down there in Coppers Cove. We will be bringing you that game, and of course, it will be on the NFHS network, which that is a UIL.
Pollard raising up.
Pollard with a big hit sends this one off the hands, out of bounds. So Hornets extending that lead. But yes, that game will be brought to you. Of course, Lee and I don't know if either one of you gentlemen will join us, but Lee and I will be bringing that one to you next week from Coppers Cove. It'll be on the NFHS network. Of course, there will be a link to that in the Hornet Broadcasting Facebook page. through the school as well. But that game, of course, UIL rules require that NFHS is the broadcast company responsible for that. But we will be bringing it to you through them, just so you can have some familiar voices, a couple gentlemen that know our Lady Hornets.
And I tell you one thing, it's a shame it can't be on Hornet Radio, but it's a really good sign when you start broadcasting games on that platform, because that means that you're in the postseason and you're making your playoff run. So that's an exciting time. And
so there is a fee that to be able to watch games on the NFHS network, but you can sign up for that, and you believe that once you sign up, you're able to. It's like a monthly or a year. Once you pay, you're there, so you can watch the Lady Hornets. Of course, they're in the playoffs. We'll have basketball, and hopefully they'll make it. Guys, football, we're still in the hunt. So
McPherson comes across the top. There's Peyton Dancer that gets it over for La Vega. Sanderson sets for Bartlett. La Vega, they're ready for it, plays defense. Here comes Tamaya Miller across the net. Oh, and
Tamaya gets it.
Tamaya gets a point for Gatesville, 24-13. We're in our set point for the second set.
Tamaya, a heck of an athlete in her own right, a senior for the Hornets. Battled a little injury over the years, obviously apparent with that knee brace.
Boy, I tell you what, her dad was a heck of a quarter miler. I got to see it firsthand on the track team, and he run about a 49-second quarter mile, 400 meters. That was impressive.
I wonder if he could do that now.
No, probably not now.
Where is Taryn? Give me a call. Say, hey, we're talking. What's your speed in a quarter mile nowadays? If it's like mine, he can clock it with a sundial.
Speaking about speed, I would like to see you and Dave Christian do a 40-yard dash. See who wins.
What's the motivation at the end of it?
I can't say.
See, the beauty of not being very fast when you're in high school is my speed has not dropped that much because I wasn't really that fast. I was kind of a 5'8", 40 kind of guy all the way through high school, and I feel like I'm about a 7-second 40 guy now, so I didn't drop that much.
Well, speaking of drop, we're going to drop out and do some commercial breaks here, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
First National Bank has been your hometown community bank, serving you with the best in financial services. From checking, savings, home, auto, and personal loans, First National Bank does it all with the integrity of a true community bank, taking great pride in having served our community and the surrounding areas since 1912. Come see why Coryell County trusts our award-winning service with their financial well-being and security. First National Bank, always putting you first.
Cyber is a worldwide leader in the manufacture of premium, custom-engineered heavy-haul trailers and equipment for construction, oil fields and energy, national defense, and other specialized transportation requirements. With our Texas tough roots and proven expertise, our customers know and trust us to solve their biggest and toughest transportation challenges. For more than 50 years, we've been setting the standard for high-performance trailers to support the needs of customers in various industries with specialty transportation equipment, ranging in capacity from 25 to 250 tons. Designed, engineered, and handcrafted in the heart of Texas. Every trailer we build is uniquely suited to the demands of our customers and their load and region-specific requirements. Our focus on the specialized needs for our customers enables us to deliver custom solutions that are engineered to perform, built to last.
Call Witt Building Supplies for all your building needs. We provide metal buildings and metal roofing for commercial, residential, and agriculture projects. We also carry a full line of fencing supplies and hardware products. Call or come see us at Witt Building Supplies, 254-865-2190 or 1411 North Highway 36 Bypass, across from Pruitt's Shell Store in Gatesville. We are locally owned and operated and proudly support our Hornets.
Davidson's Auto Parts, a CarQuest parts supplier, has been serving the Gatesville community since 1975. Owned and operated by Alan and Gloria Davidson and their knowledgeable staff. They're ready to assist you with all your auto parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts can assist you with those hard-to-find parts with their self-help section as well as parts ordering. In-town delivery is also available. So stop in or give us a call and let Davidson's Auto Parts assist you with your automotive parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts, 1811 East Main Street, or call 254-865-7257. Go Hornets!
And we're back. McPherson had served, set it over, and Sanderson finishes off the point for Gatesville. We lead 1-0 early in this third set.
Early in the third set.
This is more than likely the Pirates' last attempt at a parlay against the Gatesville Hornets.
Parlay? A friendly conversation?
I Googled some pirate lingo on the way over here.
I was about to say, you learned that from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I did. I sure did.
I request a parlay.
Nicely done by Emma Pollard, delivering that spike.
2-0 Gatesville Hornet lead. Oh, McPherson does a great effective serve just right across the net there. Bell Bartlett passes it to Sanderson, and here comes Pollard up and just. She doesn't spike it over La Vega. She just gets it right through him. Hits it right through him.
At number 5, Miss Kelly for La Vega there. She took that and all smiled. There's nothing she could do.
She's like, all I did was get my hands up there. I knew that was just a formality. There was nothing I could do on that. Here comes Peyton Dancher that you spoke on earlier.
There's Bell Bartlett pulling up on that one. She was going to try to play it, but recognition to know that was going out of bounds. So timeout, commercial break. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Barbecue and the Boneyard live music venue are located at 4305 South Highway 36 in Gatesville, Texas. They offer a wide variety of barbecue in a rustic family setting, as well as catering and deliveries to North Fort Hood, local hotels, and businesses. The Boneyard music venue has some of the most talented musicians live every Saturday night on their outdoor stage. There is plenty of seating room, outdoor games, and focus on family-friendly entertainment. Give them a call today at 254-248-1441.
Oh, that's it. Oh, it's that cable.
All right, folks, we're back. McPherson serving. Serves over to La Vega. La Vega passes it, gets her set, looks to spike with Peyton, and it's out. Boy, I tell you what, McPherson's now serving her 6th time. She's gonna get her pitch count up before it's all said and done.
He said.
See if she goes with a jump serve here. Nope.
Nice serve. La Vega sets, tries to get Peyton. They had a double touch. McPherson now up to serve the 7th time, 7 straight. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if she was the only one that served this whole set.
You know what? That would
Has
be
that ever
impressive.
happened before?
I've never seen it. I would doubt.
Oh, that's an ace.
We have an ace.
We bring an ace to Texas Hold'em.
You can't talk about that.
Yep.
No
My guy's on a roll.
All right, so there's McPherson now with their 7th.
He's on a roll.
Another nice serve.
Pearson back up front.
Here comes Peyton Dancer, right off the hands of Haley Wilson.
That's going to send McPherson to the side, bring in Ferris. Charlie Ferris here for the Hornets, taking the back right corner.
We've got Kamara Kelly serving for La Vega. Gatesville Hornets lead early in this third set, 7-1. We got Ferris, Martinez, and Bartlett working the back. Front court, Sanderson, Pollard, and Wilson.
Bartlett handles up to Sanderson for the set up.
Here comes Pollard up top, elevates. Nice, that's a nice hit by Pollard. And all Arana Perez can do is just try.
Hey,
and smile as it bounced off and went out. You know, she knew. I think she was smiling because she was happy just to get a hand on that one.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think number 2, Braylon Horn, was just thanking God it wasn't her.
Ooh, Appleton with the serve.
Absolutely good kill. And she picks up an ace. Great job from Nadai. It's pretty awesome. And she's giving us the ball right here. Good call, David. As Nadai gives us a souvenir from that ace. And she picks up an ace. Great job from Nadai. See if we can stop the game. We want to get that as a souvenir.
They're going to need that ball for
another strong serve by Nadai.
I thought she was going to get it.
Oh, that's a back-to-back ace. She's got a pair of pocket rockets.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, though, it's awesome when you see somebody come off the bench and they just come in for the instant success.
Did she get 3?
That's 3! Oh.
Look at Appleton serving up a little slice of American apple
pie.
pie.
Oh, man. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Served up a little American apple pie there.
Timeout, and we're going to pay some bills, David.
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any job, small or large. We can do anything from small repairs to new construction. Give us a call today for all your plumbing needs at 865-6625. And remember, Hornet Fight never dies.
Speaking of having fun, we're back. Appleton with the serve. She's trying to make 4.
I tell you what, if she was able to make 4, I would love to see that Michael Jordan shoulder shrug. You know that he did.
Emma Pollard with the spike.
Pollard handling the business on the front line.
It's 12-1. Gatesville Hornet leads the La Vega Pirates.
And I'm not saying La Vega's giving up, and I'm not saying they're quitting, but at this point you can tell they know that.
Another good serve. Wow, boy, she's just grabbing a few. Grabbing at the stat line. Great job by Nadia Appleton. Every serve she's done so far has been really, really well.
Several solid serves. That's going to bring Ferris heading to the bench. Carmona's coming out.
You bet, Carmona, number 22. Here comes Nadia. La Vega passes, sets, looks to spike with Peyton Dancer, and looks like that's out. Which is going to bring up another Appleton serve.
It's on a little bit of a run.
14-1.
Oh, I thought she was going to get 4.
Oh, nice dig effort by Appleton.
Carmona,
pass it to Sanderson. Sanderson catches La Vega Pirates sleeping. Great job starting from Kimona serving, then digging, then Kimona passing to Sanderson, and Sanderson setting it up for Gatesville. Great point, 15-1. Got everybody involved on that play.
We got Cheyenne Geiken coming in for Pollard. We haven't seen much of Geiken tonight, unless I'm just mistaken.
Just resting our players for the Burnett Bulldogs, Adam.
Well, hey, it's all a coaching strategy. You know, anybody that says that volleyball is just a bunch of girls or guys just hitting the ball around does not understand the sport.
There's nothing accurate about that statement one bit.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, there's the rotation, getting putting people in the right time so they're going to the net. They're serving at the right point. Like bringing in Appleton right now. She is on a
she's tearing up these serves. She's had a really good dig as well. I'm telling you right now, they got no answer for it.
Well, they're solid. The serves are coming over with power. They're if you watch them, it's harder to see from this angle than if we're on the side. But watch those balls. I mean, it's crossing the net and then just dying.
Absolutely, very deliberate.
You know, Appleton's got a good topspin. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah. Well, they're going to get that one across on that. Came off the hand of Geiken and Addison Taylor over there. So.
And what we're doing here, folks, is we're just giving La Vega a few more extra reps. We want some more reps because we want to get a little bit more practice in before Burnett. So that's what we're doing here.
We're definitely going to have our defensive game on point whenever we play Burnett next Tuesday.
Kimona with a dig.
And that game will be next Tuesday at Coppers Cove on NFHS. And I'll learn to speak eventually, boys.
We've got Rylan Horn of La Vega just off the fingertips of Appleton.
That almost went off our camera, and David just sitting here watching it happen.
It'll be fun.
I would love if we can catch someone on camera just diving for the volleyball just to protect the equipment. I'm sure Lee would back home would appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Lee would be like, okay, there you go, boys.
Come on
up for the team.
Passes it to Sanderson. Taylor gets it over. I think they got a hand on that.
Yep, number 1 there for La Vega.
I didn't look back at that.
Well, if she needs help, I can go up there and tell her it did touch the fingertips. You can trust me. You can trust us.
I got what, 3 cameras?
David says I got all the camera footage you want. I got video footage.
The far end line judge there is actually from Robinson. Actually, she asked the young lady from La Vega, not Robinson, La Vega, and she admitted she did touch it. So
good integrity for her.
Absolutely.
Oh,
nice
look
dig.
At Appleton gets it over, so she can dig it and get it over. Peyton sends it over to Appleton. Sanderson for Bartlett.
We got a rally going on.
We do.
A volley.
Nice elevation from La Vega.
Oh.
As they get a point.
You know, I'm just gonna stand up a little bit and just be ready because that was really close.
I hope I don't jinx it, but let me tell you something. How is our cameras? It has not gotten bumped one time, Adam.
What are you saying? We're still 7 points away from a Hornet victory, so that ball can be hit this way a lot.
Here comes Taylor. Sends it over for Gatesville. La Vega gets ready for their set. Appleton. Pass it to Sanderson. Looks like they're wanting to set up to Maya Miller. And that goes for a Gatesville Hornet point. We lead 19-5.
Look, man, I'm over here on the edge of the seat getting ready to block.
I don't think I got quite the jinx power that Joe Buck does, the field goal kickers.
If you do that, you need to do like a catcher and throw your headset off before you take off.
I will.
You don't want the whole table
with you.
No, I understand.
And then you got to make that call to the president of the corporation.
There goes Guykin with the serve for Gatesville. La Vega elevates, can't quite get they got the jumping part down. They just didn't get the hitting the ball executing part. Guykin serves again. Good help, David. Hey, there you go.
Way to be, David. Way to be.
For our audience at home, David's picking up the skill of taking off his headset and playing the ball. That was a great ace by Guykin.
Caught La Vega in mid-transition, so.
I guess my soccer skills are coming into play now.
Yes.
Nice.
Here comes Guykin serving 21-5. Still anyone's game.
Hey, it is. It is.
La Vega rises. Once again. That's Demise Burns having a little bit trouble just swatting that ball. But let me tell you something, folks. She is elevating, just not quite able to make that hit. That's good news for Gatesville as we lead 22-5.
And like I said, she's only a sophomore, so to be playing at this level, and you can even see several of those hits have been quality.
Guykin pass it to Sanderson.
Sanderson sets this one back over to Taylor.
They're going to be lucky just to get that over, and then they do not. It's another point for Gatesville, 23-5.
Gatesville within 2 to shut this one down.
Shut it down.
I think if Gatesville scores...
is David a singer?
Shut it down.
So.
I'm done.
I like that melody.
I think
is that a song you're singing, or you just winging it?
That's what the fans at home were saying. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Or how did Lee say it? You can't do that. Do.
We didn't bring our question marks. So far we haven't needed them. This.
No, there's been no questions about tonight's game.
No,
who's been in control and who's leading this one?
Well, they have an ace for Perez.
Perez, as David does the correct enunciation of the name Perez.
Yeah, he can roll his R's and sound all official. So can Lee. It's impressive.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of. I think he's got some Hispanic ancestry somewhere there because he loves Mexican food. That was a great job by Maya Miller.
That's going to be a game point here for the Hornets.
Question is, who is going to get the last point for the final season of the volleyball?
I'm guessing.
Final game of the regular season.
That's a good call there. My guess is going to be. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to say Appleton. What's going to be your guess, Adam?
Let's see. It's not going to be that one.
Yeah.
I'm saying McPherson.
McPherson.
You say McPherson?
I see.
I'm going to say Appleton.
That's a safe bet.
Well, hey, we're not betting here. We're just calling out predictions, and I'm saying they're going to get this one over. Gatesville's going to get it set up there. Sanderson's going to set it to McPherson. McPherson puts it away.
Here comes Peyton. That's actually Braylon Horn.
Braylon Horn for La Vega is going to get the final point for the Hornets.
Who had that on their bingo card? Braylon Horn, final
That's
point.
The upper left square of mine, but I didn't call out bingo. I didn't have my center.
Gatesville Hornets exchange pleasantries with La Vega. On a serious note, though, every time I've seen La Vega, they've got nothing but smiles, good sportsmanship, and that's what you want to see.
And, you look at their roster, they are a young team as well. Some upcoming stars. They've got some talent there to build off of, that's for sure. I would say that, Hornets, great job to finish off three sets here to finish off the season. So this is a conclusion to their district play, but not the season itself, because we have Tuesday's first playoff round. So we'll have that coming up for you.
I tell you one thing I do love seeing is I love seeing players that work hard during practice, and they don't get a whole lot of playing time throughout the season. But when they do, they take advantage of it, and that's why I want to bring attention to Nadia Appleton. Kudos to her. She You know, she shows up to all the practices, great attitude. She comes in the game, she makes the best of it. Doesn't ever cry about playing time. And as today, she nearly picked up four aces, Adam.
Yeah, what was it, a 7-point run? You know,
yes.
Four. You know, so
I love seeing that because that's
job.
a reward for the character, the hard work, and staying with it. Kudos to Coach Weber. Kudos to all these girls. And I tell you what a successful season that they've had, and we look for that success to carry over in the postseason. Absolutely. So. Lady Hornets, congratulations. We will see y'all tomorrow night. Tune in to fifth quarter show. That'll be tomorrow, 6 o'clock. We'll be recapping this game with Coach Weber, and then, of course, the football game and other Hornets sports going on. Of course, Friday night we will have Gatesville's last home game. Gatesville will be facing Robinson. So
that's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a good competition.
It's going to be a good game.
Hornets still in the hunt for a playoff spot, so tune in to that. And with that, I think we're going to push this over to David. What are your final thoughts?
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 season of District comes to an end, and now we get ready for playoffs.
Works for me. Hey, we're going to go to our sponsors, and then we'll close this out.
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future, saving for a dream home, starting a business, or just needing to tackle life's financial challenges, we have the teammates, tools, and game plan to help you win. Experience a financial partner that comes in clutch. Visit cadencebank.com to learn more. Cadence Bank. Your team, your cadence. Member FDIC.
Folks, this is David Fincher at Fincher's Body Shop and Record Service. Let my trained staff get your car or truck repaired and back on the road. We also have truck accessories from grill guards to rear bumpers. So give us a call today, 865-6338. Come on by and let's make a deal.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the pharmacist and owner of Gatesville Drug. We are proud supporters of the Hornet community, and we are here to provide all your pharmacy needs. We work hard to offer you the best service with great pricing. We handle all major insurances, and we are the only pharmacy that provides free delivery as well. So come by or call us at 865-2417, and we will be happy to serve you because we live here too.
You rely on your computer for everything you do, be it running a business or doing simple things like staying up with your social media loops. But what do you do if it suddenly gets slow or stops working? That's when you need to call Blazin Technology. We are the top-rated computer repair service in Central Texas, offering computer repair, virus removal, IT support services, and networking. Blazin Technology offers in-home and business IT support, or you can drop by our office at 502 East Main Street in Gatesville. Call Blazin Technology at 254-865-5227 today to keep your system running smoothly.
Coriel Welder Supply, locally owned and operated by Danny Scruggs, is your local one-stop shop for all your welding and metal fabricating needs. Located at 412 East Main Street in Gatesville, Coriel Welder Supply can provide you with welding gas, bottle rentals, welding rods, new welding machines and repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call at 254-865-5605 or drop by. You'll be glad you did.
B&K Air Conditioning and Heating, we service all brands of AC and heating systems. We are a Goodman and a Manna A+ dealer. We also install and service mini split systems. We always do our best to offer same-day service even on the weekends. We service Gatesville and all surrounding communities. We offer financing on new systems, change-outs, and major repairs. Just call or text your service request to 254-216-3372 and we'll be happy to help you.